Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. Today, we're going to be taking a look into the box set for the core rules for the Elder Scrolls Call to Arms. As some of you will have seen on the channel, I've been recently getting into this tabletop game. I'm really excited about it because, one, for me, I find a big part of tabletop games for me is the lore and the game around them. So the setting needs to be great for me to really truly become invested in a tabletop game. This is probably why I have such a fond love for Warhammer. The settings for both Age of Sigmar and Warhammer 40,000 are absolutely massive and just give me so much freedom to do my own thing. In addition to that, Lord of the Rings, like its two mainline Games Workshop games, is another place where there's just such this massive world that you can really make your own stake in it. Elder Scrolls for me is a game that gives me that opportunity. I feel that Elder Scrolls has such a large sort of lore and background and narrative to it that you can freely create your own sort of stories within it and really not be hindered by any sort of this is what happened here events. I mean, of course, we all know the Skyborn, the Dragonborn and Skyrim and the story connected with that we play through as our own characters, but Skyrim is just this massive open world game that doesn't even need you to complete main quests, and so I want to see if Elder Scrolls: A Call to Arms can give me the same feeling I get from playing the video game on the tabletop. So this here is the Elder Scrolls Call to Arms core rules. Now, it's worth noting this gives you everything you need to play bar miniatures. So you will need to pick up the Call to Arms core rules probably to get started in single player mode, which is one of the interesting things I want to talk about this game. Pick up the first little delve set, the Bleak Falls Barrow delve set, and then if you want to play in a more you versus your opponent sort of style, you're going to need to pick up either the Stormcloaks or the Imperials or one of the other factions available in the game, and then of course you need an opponent with an opposing faction. So a recommended start point would definitely be to pick up this, your Bleakfall Barrows delve set, and then either start with Stormcloaks or Imperials or one of the other factions in the game. Anyway, let's get looking inside the box. So it's a nice little packaged box here. And we've got our two parts. So first of all, we get this Escape to Helgen. So this here is a little tutorial, effectively, very much like the Escape to Helgen in the actual video game. This will sort of run you through doing everything in the game. It's got some nice little maps and sort of laid out really sort of tutorials of how to do all the different parts of the game. Show you through all the different cards. I like some of the artwork in this as well. That's really cool looking artwork in the background here. And then just go through a bunch of the basic stuff. But this effectively is the sort of baseline stuff you're going to need. And so then we've got this cool quest book here. This is going to give you all your sort of quests and stuff to play, setting forth. Really, really cool sort of stuff. And then you've got the Elder Scrolls Call to Arms rulebook. Now this is a complete rulebook here. The one thing I'll note about this box set is Elder Scrolls really needs you to know the lore of the land straight from the start. It doesn't really do this, rulebook here is entirely rules. It's not something like maybe a Games Workshop book where this much of it is rules and then they've got this other large lore section and painted miniatures section on top. No, this is just an entire rulebook. So I really wish we got a bit more of the actual lore in this, but who knows, maybe we'll start doing some Elder Scrolls lore on the channel to sort of get people into this with us. We then got a bunch of different tokens to play with. Tokens are a big part of the game. You got some cool sleeves. I really appreciate this coming in. So you can keep all your cards nice and neat. I will be looking for some more permanent looking sleeves for all these cards. Elder Scrolls uses its own unique dice, so it is one of those games where you're going to have to get the dice for the particular game, but that is what it is. I've played other games like this. I do like symbols on dice. Once you get the hang of symbols on dice, it really does make the game quite easy to play. And then we've got adversary cards here, event cards, so and then we've got spells and more events. We've also got other different equipment and all that sort of stuff. All of these are equipment cards and stuff like that. And then lastly, we've got Hadvar, Hero of Helgen, and the Dragonborn, Champion of Skyrim. So we've got a couple of different character cards in here, which is really cool. But that's really it that comes inside the box. Let's have a look at one of these cards. I'm still not quite sure how to understand all of this. Like I said, I'm just getting into the game, so we're really interested to do some good stuff. So we've got Dragonborn, we've got Ralof, we've got Stormcloak Commander, we've got Imperial Mage, and then we've got Hadvar, Hero of Helgen. So some really cool characters here to start with. They appear to be double-sided. I'm not sure what the double-sided stuff means at this point, but that's all really nice. The adversary cards, let's have a look. Let's see what we get from these. And so opening up the adversary cards, we can see we've got a few different cards here. So we've got the Skeleton Archer, more Skeleton Archers, more Skeleton Archers. So we got, so we must need one of these for each adversaries on the table. That's what I'm going to go with, giving the idea that they've given me 3 Skeleton Archers. We've got Draugr with different layouts of weapons. We've got the Imperial Mage. We've got Ralof. We've got a Draugr Overlord, cool. Hadvar, and then we've also got a Stormcloak Commander as well. So they're all our adversary cards. And then we've got like our actual faction cards here. So these are really interesting. So we've got Adventurer Faction, Imperial Legion, Stormcloaks Faction, Draugr Faction, Beast Faction, Monster Faction. And then we've got some other different cards here. So let's have a look. What do we got? We've got so we've got the monster here. So this is for monsters. We've then got beasts, so wolves and all that sort of stuff. Draugr response. So these are response matrix. So this is sort of like when you're playing in a sort of versus the world effect. These are what these particular creatures will do. So that's pretty cool. And then we've got these other ones here, which are these, I believe, are the actual cards you can use when sort of playing with the game. So you got some more cards here for like Stormcloaks with great swords, and some more adversary cards, I think, are what those are. But some cool stuff there. Looking at some of the other stuff, so we've got our upgrade cards here. These are really cool. I'm starting to see, because Septims here, this is the currency for the game. When you're playing with, like, effectively it's points sort of style. So you can see unarmed teeth and claws don't cost anything. Taking a dagger costs 1, an iron sword costs 4 septims. It's telling you what dice you're sort of trying to use, I'm guessing, down here. We've got everything, a ton of different weapons here that do a whole range of different things. It's really cool. So you need all these different upgrade cards, and you've got all your cool looking weapons here, Imperial bows and stuff like that. Wow. Bows, we really start to see the prices go up. So ranged weaponry looks to be costing a lot more in this. Different types of armor as well, fur, leather, stormcloaks, Imperials, you know, going through all the like Nordic carved armor, shields, really nice. And then we've got some magic stuff as well, some items. So we've got the, what are these? Upgrade items. So yeah, we've got the magical staff of flames and some healing potions available, magic potions, and then like robes and amulets. Really, really cool stuff. And then we've got our spell cards here as well. So very much the same sort of spells we're used to in the actual video game. With the runes, the wards, oak flesh, telekinesis, mass paralysis, soul trap, courage, calm, fear, healing. I mean, it goes on the 4 sort of types. So what is it? It's illusion, conjuration, destruction, destruction, and I'm forgetting what healing, maybe, restoration, I think, is the 4th. But yeah, that's cool. And then we've got over here, we've got effects, master treasure. So some cool treasure cards we can pick up. Treasure, and then we've got shouts as well, which is really cool to have like shouts in the game. So we've got Elemental Fury, Frost Breath, Throw Voice, and Unrelenting Force. Nice. And then these are just event cards. All here are all event cards. Do a bunch of different things. But that's the box set for this. I'm really excited to get cracking into this game and give it a full try. What really excites me is the 2 different variations of the game as well. I like the fact that there, first of all, is a player versus world game, so it can be played with something like Warhammer Quest, where you can take you and some friends to go fight off against the world in a very Skyrim sort of setting. And it also has the option for the player versus player, which I'm really looking forward to. We've got the Imperial Legion and the Stormcloaks already, so we're looking to get them painted up and get some battle reports, both styles of the game, up on the channel very soon for you. If you're into this game, let us know. I'd really love to hear some people's thoughts and ideas on the game, what to expect from it, and we're looking forward to showing it off on the channel. So let us know your thoughts, your ideas. Let us know what you want to see from the game on the channel. I'd be really excited to hear what people want to see from the game. If there's stuff you want to see us sort of do with the game on the channel, let us know in the comments below. Thank you all. Well, thank you all for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Also, while you're at it, why not come chat more with us on Discord? We've got a link in the description of the video below to our Discord server. You can come chat with me and other members of our fine little community here at Cinderful Gaming. Lastly, we'd like to give a shout out to everyone who helps support the channel in various different ways. First of all, to our Patreon members, Christian Weir, James Soren, Chaos Spawn, AJC, Kenny Lowe, Outer and Shot First, James Crowder, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, Tim Newman, The Rising Ape, Cure Dynamic, Agu, Anthony B, MJ, and Dyna226. Thank you to, as well, our YouTube members, Green Roots Gaming, Fire Titan, Steve T, The Real Zeot, Chris Wallace, Turriot12, Vinny, and Loch Lorick. And a special thanks to our artist who does all the channel art for us, Lady Witchfox Art, thank you very much. And to our Discord moderator, Xmorphic, you do a fantastic job on Discord for us as well. Thank you all, everyone, for watching. If you'd like to help support on Patreon or YouTube member or help support the channel in another way, you can do so by following one of the links in the description of the video to Patreon or YouTube members, or go buy some Cinderful Gaming merch from our Teespring store, also linked in the video's description. That's it for today, everyone. Thank you again. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.